Hi, my name is Holly Hireman, CEO of Fit Finances. Thanks for watching this video today. I am going to talk to you about one of my deepest passions, and that is home-based businesses. Now, it seems like they're popping up everywhere. Everybody's got something going on the side these days, and why not, right? Retirement seems to be disappearing from most companies. So we have to have a way to protect our future, to protect our assets, and not only that, but just to have a little something in the bank, right? College funds, retirement funds, vacation funds, fund money, period. Or even if you are looking to completely retire from your full-time gig and start something on the side, we have found that within just a couple years, if you're plugged in and you have the right guidance, you can definitely earn a full-time income working part-time hours, just dedicating a little bit of time, 1 to 2 hours each and every day. You can start to earn a full-time income with part-time hours and then start living the dream of your life, whatever that may be. So that's why I'm passionate about home-based businesses. I love doing what I do. And today I'm going to give you my top 3 tips on how you can be successful in a home-based business. These are 3 things that typically stop people from starting, right? And you've probably heard that said before. It's the start that stops you. It's kind of like when you create a New Year's resolution. A lot of times the problem is just getting started. It's just getting off the ground. Like, for instance, if you've ever had a weight loss goal, it's just a matter of making yourself start. That sometimes that's what stops you. So I'm really hoping that my 3 tips will, number 1, help you get started right away and in the right direction. And then number 2, will also help you to avoid some of the mistakes that I've made in the past. So the first thing that I want to recommend is that you find a system and duplicate it. Network marketing and what works has not changed for the last 30, 40 years. Now, we have other technologies that have been introduced, but the basic understanding of what makes a network marketer successful has not changed for decades. So the pitfall here is most people, when they first start with their home-based businesses, will decide or will try to reinvent the wheel. They're going to try to, maybe I'm going to develop a website even if you've never developed a website before, or I'm going to start blogging if you've never blogged before, or I'm going to become a nutrition expert even though that's not you. So what I want to ask you to do is please just remember to keep your blinders on, stay focused, just do what works, do what duplicates. There is a reason that Starbucks is successful and they're everywhere. It's because they have a proven system that they simply duplicate. They do not let every Starbucks decide how to create a latte. It literally is a system, and that's why they are successful. They have it down pat. So that's the biggest advice that I can give for you there, duplication. The second tip that I have for you is personal development. You cannot have more, become more, be better if you are not feeding your mind with positivity, if you're not educating yourself. Once you make the mind shift from this is just a little hobby into I want this to be a career and I'm a business owner, once you make that mind shift, then you automatically have an obligation to personal development. You have an obligation to give yourself a college education in how to be successful as a network marketer. And the only way to do that is through reading and listening to audio programs and making sure that you're doing that every single day. So think about it. If you decide to go to college to become a doctor, does that just happen magically, or do you have to take courses? Is there training involved? Is there an order in the way of doing things? Absolutely. And then you have to stay up with it. You have to stay up to date. So just like any other career option, I want you to think of network marketing as a profession. And this is your new career. The beautiful news is the buy-in is so low. Most books you can get on Amazon for a couple bucks these days, and a lot of audio programs and audio trainings are completely free to you. So the training tools that you'll need to get, a lot of times you're going to find for free or very, very inexpensive, but the rewards will be huge for you. Now, my third tip is this. Take a deep breath. It's probably the hardest one. Is you need to accept responsibility for where you're at all times. So if you're successful, great. It's your doing. If you're not, it's your doing. You have to take responsibility for where you are in your life, for where you are in your business, and for where you're going. So it no longer can it be outside external forces. No longer can it be, I don't have the time because my boss this, or I don't have the time because my kid's that, or I have all of these things that happen to me. Every single human on the planet has the same amount of time in their day. And all it comes down to, whether somebody is successful or not successful, is are you willing to take responsibility for the amount of time that you have? And are you willing to set aside the time necessary in order for you to build the future that you want to build? So those are my 3 tips for you. The first, of course, is duplication. The second is personal development. You need to be developing yourself in order to reach the full potential. And then, of course, the third tip that I have for you is to be willing to accept responsibility. If anyone's to blame in anything, it's always got to come back to you. Even if you're not to blame, I want you to do your absolute best to find a way where you can take the power back and turn a lemon into lemonade. We all have the same amount of time in a day, and I encourage you to decide where you want to be in the next 5 to 10 years. Many network marketers are extremely successful within just a couple of focused years if they focus at it 1 to 2 hours every single day doing the right duplicable actions. So thank you so much. I hope this video served you, and I will talk to you soon. Please feel free to comment below. Have a great day.